Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Salem police arrest man in connection with 2 burglaries. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Out the door when it matters most. For more than a decade, he's been right there, everywhere. And when American jobs are on the line, he leads the charge. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast, and we thank you.
This man is facing charges for allegedly burglarizing 2 homes and then trying to sell the stolen items at a jewelry store just hours later. Salem police say on Friday a homeowner on Wheeler Avenue found Benjamin Hesselink in her basement. She scared him off. Another homeowner on Meisner Road reported a burglary with a lot of jewelry missing. Later that night, employees at Cash for Gold called police to report 2 suspicious people trying to sell a lot of jewelry. Hesselink was arrested at the jewelry store.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Plane experiences bird strike after taking off from Logan Airport in Boston. Let's take a look at that video from WCVB.
Something was wrong.
So I've flown 4 million air miles, fly all the time. So we took off, we went up normally, and then all of a sudden I saw we were turning around, and it wasn't a normal flight pattern because we weren't continuing to go straight. And we started to come back, and they said to us, we have to land because we hit a bird. And I didn't feel bad. Both engines were running. I was calm. I didn't hear anyone scream, so we just landed, and that was that. But when we landed, I looked out the pilot's window. It was covered in blood and feathers. It was pretty dramatic.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Did you hear anything?
No.
Feel anything?
I did not. I just felt the difference in the flight pattern. It wasn't usual takeoff, get up to the normal altitude. We took off. We kind of went more straight than normal and then turned around quickly.
Did the pilot make any kind of announcement?
Yeah, after about a minute, he said, we've hit a bird, we have to go back to the Boston. Everybody stay in your seats. And then when we landed, we hit the ground, and he stopped really quickly. We stayed on the runway, and then he said, everyone stay in your seats. He repeated it 3 times. Stay in your seats, stay in your seats, stay in your seats. Because he didn't want, I believe, because he didn't want anyone to pull the emergency chutes and go down the slide. But I felt comfortable. I think everybody felt comfortable. The American airline pilots were great. They did their jobs, and we're all here.
What was your exit process like? Did you get to reboard a new plane?
Yeah, we got off the plane. And then after about 5 minutes, they told us to go to a different gate, and they brought our bags off and put it on the different plane.
When did you know there was an issue or problem?
They announced it overhead that they were turning the plane around, but we didn't know initially why they turned it around. So we were a little bit freaked out.
What was the initial thoughts when you heard they were turning the plane around?
Well, we were concerned that something was happening with the plane. I didn't see anything. Nobody was acting weird or anything like that, so I assumed that it was something with the plane.
Did the pilot? Do you remember what the pilot said when they turned the plane around?
The only thing that was conveyed to us was that they were turning around, landing in Boston, and then we were, when we landed, he said 3 times, stay in your seat, stay in your seat, stay in your seat, which is kind of like code for...
Okay, and there you go on that video. Viewers on that plane were getting interviewed, as you can see. An American Airlines flight that took off from Logan International Airport on Sunday morning returned to Boston after experiencing a bird strike. American Airlines said Flight 2163 took off at 10:08 a.m. and was en route to LaGuardia Airport in New York when it encountered the birds. According to air traffic control recordings obtained by ABC News, the plane struck the flock of geese on takeoff. The pilot told air traffic control the engine were working, but also said there was blood all over the windshield. Airline officials said the plane landed safely in Boston at 10:19 a.m. and taxied to the gate. Passengers boarded a replacement aircraft, which took off from Logan at 11:38 a.m. and landed in LaGuardia at 12:43 p.m. The flight had 99 passengers and 4 crew members, according to American Airlines. American Airlines said its Boston maintenance team will evaluate the Embraer E190 aircraft, which is the company's standard procedure if one of its planes experiences a bird strike. Man arrested after deputies say he stabbed man during argument. Somerset County deputies say they've arrested a Waterville man accused of stabbing another man after an argument. The victim is recovering at Substacook Valley Hospital in Pittsfield. Deputies said the suspect, Michael Greenlaw, is facing evaluated aggravated assault charges. Around 2 p.m. on Sunday, deputies got a call about a stabbing on River Road in Detroit. When they got to the scene, witnesses told them Greenlaw had stabbed a man. The victim had gone home, where he was in and out of consciousness. He was transported to the hospital. Pittsfield police said he was stabbed 5 times in the back of the head, face, throat, and arm. Greenlaw had also left, but authorities found him later at a neighbor's home. Deputies said he would not give a full statement about the incident, but was taken into custody without incident. Greenlaw remains in the Somerset County Jail on a $50,000 cash bail. Where the murder case of New York City jogger stands after anonymous letter. As a second New York City jury prepares to hear closing arguments on Monday in the murder case of Kierner vs. the last-minute development may cause justice to get delayed again. And let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
It's the emergency.
It looks like a kid, looks like he was robbing a house. Came out of the backyard, tried somebody's backyard. Queens, New York. Right now he's sitting on the curb. He definitely don't belong there.
Okay, is he black, white, Hispanic, Asian?
He's black.
What's he wearing?
He's African American, white sweatshirt, black pants with a hood.
I'm sorry, what color is his shirt?
White sweatshirt, hoodie.
White sweatshirt and the hoodie, or is it a hooded sweatshirt?
Well, the hooded, white hooded sweatshirt.
Okay, what color pants?
Black pants. And now he's sitting in front of the house. I seen him going in and out of the backyard twice.
Okay.
It looks like he has a crowbar on the floor.
So they're going to be there as soon as possible, okay?
Somebody, my neighbor here telling me that he was walking around yesterday, too.
He was also there yesterday?
Yeah, he was walking around yesterday over here.
Okay, sir, I'm definitely going to make a note of that.
Okay, and there you go on that video. And American Idol is on tonight on ABC at 8 p.m. And New Hampshire contestant Evelyn Cormier will be on the episode tonight and tomorrow night as well. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. Good night, everyone. Bye.